In order to accomplish any real big goals on this planet, you're gonna need to marry two things together that don't really seem like they go together. One is you do not have the time that you think that you have. I don't care how old you are. I don't care how far along in your project you are. You do not have the time that you think that you have. So you have to work with urgency every single day. The other one is that you have to marry with it that doesn't seem like it goes with it is that you need to have an extraordinary level of patience to gain your goals over time. So let's say you're in your young 20s and you want to retire your parents. Hopefully long before they have to retire themselves. So let's say you're in your young 20s and you want to retire them before the age of 30. Not by, but before the age of 30. So every single day you need to recognize I need to work on my goal. Whatever that goal is. In this particular case, it's retiring your parents before the age of 30. So every single day is urgent. Every day is urgent. Every hour is urgent. Every minute, every moment is urgent. You need to be working towards accomplishing that goal every single moment, minute, hour, day. Period. You do not have the time that you think that you have. You are already behind. That being said, you have to have the level of patience to realize that it's going to take time. You have to work with urgency every single day. However, you have to have the patience to recognize that it's going to come slowly over time. You do not have the time that you think that you have. That is a guaranteed fucking fact. For every moment that you waste, every day that you waste, every week that you let go by without accomplishing something towards making your goal happen, you are just further and further behind. But when you think that you'd have time, you let that happen and that piles up and compounds over time. So you want to make sure you understand, I do not have the time that I think that I have in order to accomplish my goals. Every day I need to work with urgency to make sure that I'm accomplishing those goals. However, at the same time, you have to realize that these things are gonna bubble slow. They're not gonna happen with the rapid fire. You're gonna work with rapid fire. You're gonna be a rapid fire person trying to get everything accomplished. However, those goals, man, they come slow. So if you understand that the goal is gonna come slow and on its own over time, right? It's gonna bubble slow. If you understand that it's going to take that time to accomplish that goal, that's how you marry these two things together. I need to work hard. I need to work fast today, every single day, because this goal comes slow. But the faster I work and the harder I work, the faster those things move towards me. It's not going to be fast. It's just going to be faster. That's how you marry the two things together. You need to work with urgency every single day, recognizing that you do not have the time that you think that you have. And it's mainly because those goals will come slowly over time. And it's gonna get harder the closer you get. The closer you get to making this goal happen, man, the harder it's gonna fucking get. That just seems to be the inherent law of success. You're gonna face bigger roadblocks and harder obstacles to get over, to get around, to get under, to get through, whatever it takes. You have to work with urgency every single day. Every moment counts. Every minute, every hour, every day, they all count. And you have to get that in your head. You do not have the time that you think that you have. Every moment that you waste is a moment further that you're pushing away that your goal. If you're even capable of fucking ever accomplishing it. The more days that you waste, the harder it is to obtain that goal over time, but even period. Once you look up, man, and you started when you're 22, and then you look up and you're 28, and you still haven't gotten really much closer to your fucking goal because you thought you had time. Every day fucking counts. So you need to learn to associate working with urgency every single day with the fact that you need to be extremely fucking patient in order to accomplish your goal. Now, another part that I want to discuss though, some people have this idea that working with urgency and working fast every single day means rushing. Rushing and working fast are two very, very, very different things. They are not the same. When you rush, you're willing to make a less quality product. You're willing to cut corners. You're not going to do the level of work that you can or should do in order to accomplish your goal because you're rushing. A very good thought process that I like about this is when I drive fast. I have a fast car. I like fast cars. Now, I'm not one of those people that when I drive fast when the conditions allow. I'm not one of those people that when there's a bunch of traffic, you see me trying to duck, dodge, bob, and weave through traffic, trying to get just one more car ahead so that I can get home 30, 45 seconds earlier. Not one of those people. But when the conditions allow, oh man, my foot is on the floor and I am hauling ass. Now, when I'm driving though, my mind is not racing. I'm thinking crystal fucking clear. My thoughts are moving, because I mean, I have practice with it. This is, I mean, that's the difference. However, my mind is crystal clear. So when I'm working fast, I'm not working faster than my mind can work. I'm working as fast as my mind can work. When you're rushing, you're moving faster than whatever your abilities will allow you to go. It's the same thing as if you learn to, I don't know, play the piano or play the guitar or something like that. When you're first learning, your fingers can only go as fast as they can go. If you attempt to go faster than your mind or your fingers can go, you're only going to make more mistakes. And that's the same way of thinking how rushing and fast works. When you get good at it, you're able to move faster. The faster you are able to move, the faster the faster you're able to think about things, the faster you can move over time.